let's bring in Peter Mathews in Los Angeles. He's a professor of political science at Cyprus University. Peter Mathews, welcome to the programme. First, I would just like to get your view of how you assess where President Trump is at right now, and how, why he's thinking the way that he is, pivoting on COVID negotiations, cancelling this virtual debate, now hosting a big number of events at the White House where all that contagion happened in the Rose Garden, and then a rally again on Monday. What's your assessment of him at the moment?
It's all very, very remarkable, because if you think about it, the person who's behind in the polls would like to have a debate, normally speaking, the normal candidate. But this time the president doesn't really want to answer questions directly from voters, because this was one debate in which the voters would ask the questions directly. He just didn't want a virtual debate because also the moderators could control his responses and make it more understandable for both sides, unlike the first debate. So I think that he was concerned about having to answer a lot of questions directly, and didn't want to do a virtual debate. So that's going to hurt him, I think, because there's 73 million people in the audience, Nick. This is the largest audience you could have. And people on both sides and the middle, the independent voters will be listening and watching, and yet he didn't want to do it. I think it's going to hurt him to not do it, to a larger extent.
So in theory, only one more possible opportunity to debate, and that's October the 22nd in Nashville, I think it is, which is just 12 days before the election. So you'd think he'd be eager for that.
That one they've both confirmed. Both sides have confirmed that they will be at the Nashville debate. It will be live, and it'll be in person. It won't be virtual. So I think President Trump feels more comfortable with that. And Joe Biden was comfortable with either one. So that should be going on with social distancing, with very strict mask wearing and those kinds of things among all the audience members. So it will go on the 22nd. It'll be very close to the election. The 3rd is the election, as you know. And things could, these swing states. The thing about it is Biden is on a roll right now. He's got a huge advantage in the nationwide polling of about 10% or more. And in the states that went for Trump in 2016, in the vast majority, Biden is leading by between 3 and 7 points. States like Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, those are all states that are so important as swing states. I think, if anything, the president should agree to debate and be seen by as many people as possible. But, he's had coronavirus, and we may still have it. We don't know, really. We haven't got much information about it. It's very important that we know exactly where he is, but that could explain things.
Yes, the president's political standing has taken a real hit, isn't it? Down, as you say, down in the polls a lot. What would it take for things to turn around his way?
Wow. It's very difficult to say. A miracle, perhaps, and let's say the COVID vaccine came out, but that's totally unlikely. It can't come out before the election, and it wouldn't be safe even if it did. So that's, I think, looking pretty bleak for his campaign. I really can't imagine this is the worst time he could have been hit by getting sick, which means he can't even go out and campaign fully with the thousands of people he likes to have in those airplane hangars. That's setting him back also in terms of his own mood and his buoyancy. It's really been hurt. So I really can't say what will turn it around, to be honest with you. I don't see too much turning it around at this point.
All right, Peter, we appreciate your perspective on this. Thanks very much indeed. Peter Mathews, Professor of Political Science at Cyprus College. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. Yes, thank you.